All right. Crazy. Thief Dagger. Nightmare difficulty. Your high school nickname was Teg. Blessed. Oh, geez. Good morning, sweetie. How are you today? Sleepy? Thief Dagger? Good lord. No, dog. I'm just restarting. I'm not beholden to anything. What? No shot. I'm gonna go through the entire first shop for one item. No. I don't look. I don't start scum very often. That was unacceptable. Miss me with that. All right, let's try this again. Okay. Yeah, okay. So the potato does still love me. Somewhere in its heart, there is still joy for Surge. Thank goodness. I thought maybe me and Potato were gonna be on a break. It's okay, Joe. No, it's okay. It worked out. It worked out, my love. No potato break. All right, we're big chillin'. We'll get one econ item. I don't know. I think, yeah, the amount of time that you have to just dirtle at this difficulty is at an all-time low. And I think trying to do something like a floor 5 piggy bank on a character like this is incorrect. I have found that this character can snowball really hard, but it does tend to struggle early on with actually just damage. You want to get some early melee, but not like that. Okay, that helps a lot actually. I think having 4 blue weapons by wave 5 should help a little bit. Yeah, like I feel like I need to spend a level in melee. I need to spend a level in crit. Maybe attack speed is where I'm going wrong. Maybe I don't actually need attack speed on Thief Dagger. Maybe I just need to hit harder. And then like, yeah, health and armor. Those are the big ones. But like, I feel like you kind of need to pay a harvest tax in the first couple levels. Good morning, Treyon. How are you, friend? All right, let's grab armor here. I think that should help a little bit. And take this broken mouth and a second bag. And another dagger? Sure. Morning, Dogma. Attack speed feels so good. Yeah, you're not wrong. I just worry that attack speed isn't equally good on all weapons. I wonder if I'm overvaluing attack speed, I think is what I'm trying to say. I was doing a bunch of runs with the SMG. And I was getting sort of a similar feeling of just like, wait, I don't actually know if this is good. Bank nap holiday. Wait, bank holiday nap. Sorry. Well, let's test it. All right, there you go. A little bit of attack speed. Okay, my weapons are pretty good here. They're even better. Okay, like this is remarkable. So hold on, I've got 4 melee, I've got 18% crit chance. That's a little low still. 24 HP. I've got a little bit of armor. I think the next thing I need is some sustain. Some sort of way. I mean, I think actually what I really need is some crit. Some way to make sure I'm actually getting paid for all my work here. Oh, this is a problem. The eggs have hatched, chat. What's up with that? That's messed up. Oh my god, right, subs. You know that thing I do? Chrono with the tier 2 and the 86, thank you. Kits, thank you so much for the 94. If I remember correctly, I think you actually did 6 months in advance, which is unreal. And Clag, thank you so much for the 65. I appreciate you all, everybody. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Okay, I'm gonna take a coffee, because of course I am. Well, we got that crit that we wanted. Cost me a point of armor, but I think that's worth it. Oh, good morning, Natarka. Your job, my liege. Yeah. Oh my goodness, it's a horde wave on 11 too? This is actually kind of spooky. Good morning, Stiz. What's up, everybody? It's so good to see you. I had a really nice friendship yesterday, other than the fact that I now have a pretty bad sunburn. You know, I didn't expect that a sunny day in Victoria at 17 degrees Celsius would be my first sunburn of the year. Sitting on a cafe patio. Not even the beach, not even a big hike. Just sitting, sitting at a cafe in the city for like an hour. Big old sunburn, y'all. All right, get that crit. All right, there we go. Big melee. A little bit more armor, a little bit more shuriken, a little bit more HP. 50% crit. I'm not only white, I'm Canadian. I have Italian blood, thank you very much. All right. All right. How long does it take to kill one of these hosers? Not that long. Normally I do okay, honestly, for, as you mentioned, for white Canadians. I do pretty okay in the sun. I'm not like, oh god, is it warmer than 15 degrees outside? Please kill me. Like, I like the sun. I generally like the warm weather. I like to be outside. I'm something of an outdoors enjoyer, despite my chosen profession. And yet, here I am, sunburnt. Peculiar. Peaceful bee. Nah, get out of here. Oh, some more crit. Okay. Okay. This is actually kind of unreal. 2 red daggers. Yeah, getting sunburn on a day that's not even sweaty is kind of rude. All right, we got a bunch of crit and we got 2 red daggers on wave 9. This is kind of huge. I should get a pretty big payday from this. Ow. Ow. These stupid projectiles, y'all. Kind of cool if I could get a little bit of curse. Be cool if I could get a little bit of sustain. Be the next cool thing. Good lord. You've been super on point with your sunscreen this year. I'll rub it in, why don't you? It's got a bit of luck. There you go. Bit more damage. Bit more muscly, dude. All right, got some lifesteal now. This is actually incredible for us. The poisonous tonic. Big roll. It says crit. Curse? I know. There's no downside to curse, Atarka. You wouldn't know anything about that, though, would you? With your legion of Etsy witches. Okay, the damage is feeling pretty good right now. Wave 10 can get a little bit hairy, and yet, look at us. Hairless. Not bad. Max HP, huge. All right, I feel like I'm turning the corner. Right, we're at this horde wave. Never mind, I take it back. Jellyfish, hopefully to keep me safe. Take another point of armor. I had fresh grilled trout lox style on a bagel for breakfast. And who boy chat. Massive. Maybe I try piggy bank next. All right. Do we live, my friends? Oh, that died pretty fast. That's a good sign. So the biggest issue on a wave 11 horde is the ranged enemies. And I have a little bit of a way to deal with that, which is the shuriken is some AoE. Ow. Ow. And I also picked up this jellyfish, which I don't think has actually eaten all that many projectiles yet. But here's hoping. Ow. Ow. Try and get to the healing items if I can. Okay. Oh, Ira says hi. Good morning, friend. Get some more crit here. How many projectiles did you eat? 6? You know what? Respectable. All right. If we save a balance of about $500 per floor, then we'll make about $1,000 off of this bank, which, you know what, that's not a bad, we're talking about ROIs before, it's not a bad return on potato. I believe that's what the I stands for in ROI is potato. 2026 was the year of no alphabet, I believe. God, speaking of no alphabet, how much does Google suck now? Holy moly. They've changed the world's first, not even the first, like the default search bar that most people had, and it's not even a search bar anymore. It's a giant AI chatbot. What a travesty. The screen cap I've been seeing, I haven't tried this personally because I don't care. Apparently, if you go to Google and you type in the word disregard, instead of showing you the definition of disregard, nice. That's actually huge, that cursed alien. It says, oh, okay, I'm sorry. I'll do something else next time. because it takes it as a prompt instead of a search, which is very, very disappointing considering an iPhone for the first time. So I have a Google phone and I've just switched my default browser to DuckDuckGo, even on mobile. You're not locked into Google even on a Google device. You can just change your default browser and your default search thing. And it's been actually quite nice in that it's an actual search bar. The results are kind of weird sometimes, but that's fine. And one of the really nice things, I mean, DuckDuckGo also has some AI features, but they actually let you turn them off, which is actually so nice. It's so nice. So, pretty stoked about that. Well, I'm not stoked about, like, the state of the world in the internet, but, you know, stoked that there's some alternative. Hey, good morning, Suffix. Wow, I feel like I haven't seen you in so long. Hope you're doing well, buddy. I somehow have 50 attack. How did this happen? Sure. Power generator? Sure. Another horde wave incoming. I have almost all red weapons. This is kind of wild. I just got a community support. Huge. As long as you don't click on Gemini. I don't think I have ever intentionally launched Gemini. Oh, there's stinky egg on this level. I call it the pickled egg. The deviled egg. Deviled egg is a better name. I call it the deviled egg. Maybe the deviled egg starts next level? So you're seeing one of the new enemies right now, which is the cursed, lumpy, Oogie Boogie, and their minions. I think a little bit of luck might go a long way right now. Morning, Fjord Sword. I wonder if I got that now, if my resource... Oh, no, I didn't actually level up. Okay, good to know. Don't really want enemy speed bonus during a horde wave. This might shock some of you. Wow, look at that. We are all redded out. That's actually kind of incredible. Hope the AI wave ends in the next few years. I mean, I think so. We've already seen, I mean, I think the investment's a little bit higher, but like, it doesn't feel all that different from NFTs. Remember when every single game was like, it has to be NFTs? It's the future of monetization. Remember when it was like, God, it's going to be VR. Everything's going to be VR. Like, I imagine some of it will linger, but like the fervor, the fanaticism. I mean, it is unsustainable. Like, everybody knows that. And I think a lot of the panic is to try and make as much money as possible before it becomes unsustainable, but like, what do you do, right? All right, big melee, thank you. Do I want a bandana? I made it past the horde waves. I don't think I need it. I'm gonna randomly take this pile of books though, because it says the word crit on it. I could take the scarf now. That's the pierce I want. AI is good in some places, but not most places. I mean, I think the biggest issue is it means like 8 different things. but is being kind of talked about and packaged like it's a singular thing and sort of uniformly shoved down everyone's throat regardless. But yeah, you're right. Like, in science, there have been some really interesting things of like letting an AI tool go through and analyze, you know, incomprehensibly large data sets and reach conclusions that people just couldn't. Fascinating. Love that. As a chatbot? Why? Four? Oh wow, I only have 3 armor. I guess that's how we die. If something touches us. What's my crit chance at? 100%? Okay, I don't need any more crit. Take a little bit more attack speed now. Do I want to goblet? Yeah. Other ways to sustain myself. Take a bit more armor. Sure. I want the AI like in Starship Enterprise. So one of the things that I find very baffling from that, because I think a lot of the technology has been inspired by like shows in like media, right? Like, you know, how cool would it be if we could have something like that? And I think one of the big things that AI in sci-fi does is it lets you know when it's wrong. Like, it's actually smart enough and confident enough to be like, you know, I don't have enough information to do that. And you're like, okay, that's cool. Or like, hey, this is, yeah, right? I can't compile that. I can't do that. I don't know the answer. Or like, hey, there's like a 30% chance that that's right, right? Like, you know, at least be a little bit transparent about that. I'm not sure why. Candy bag, sure. Not sure why that can't be the case, you know? Why does it have to be so confident? Why can't it be a little vulnerable, chat? Oh god, this is actually, oh god. Hold on, I need to lock in. That was spooky. Holy moly. Oh, one of the cursed eggs hatched. So my damage still isn't great. It's good, but it's not great. Got there. Regen pot? Okay, Cursed Shuriken is currently doing 46. That is almost better than what I have, and it might get better too, which is the funny thing. Cute Monkey is incredible for us here. Do I take this just for the damage? I think I do. There. Shuriken's already better. Wow. Okay. Anyways, in conclusion, rest in peace, Google. You were fine. You were cool, and then you got really bad, and now you're dead. Inigo Montoya, thank you for the prime, my friend. Appreciate you. I do wonder, like, Windows. Windows is making a fascinating about face where I think they finally realized, at least in some of the things that I've read, they finally realized that they've bloated their product so much that it's like people are actively leaving. And actually, this is fascinating. I don't know if you've been reading about this. They're like, yeah, we're going to start working on fixing this. We're going to get rid of like a bunch of the bloat. We're going to get rid of like mandatory AI integration. It's kind of huge. Because of big Linux, yeah. More speed, more damage is kind of cool. Take the tooth. Like, I low-key kind of love that. There's my hunting trophy. Whatever, I'm going to buy it just so I can have one. Just so I could feel something. All right, wish me luck. Final boss. And yeah, so I'm curious if, you know, maybe Google thinks they have enough market dominance right now. They don't care. But it'd be interesting to see if there's a moment of reckoning where people are like, oh, okay, no. Enough is enough. First, it was the ads. And I was like, okay, whatever. I don't care. Then the top search was a YouTube video. That was weird. Oh, GG. Good stuff.